Take two. Two in a bit. I love these skins, by the way, as well. Really nice.
Yeah, these are the old Chipmunks skins.
That's very decent. Who made these up?
Beanie.
Not to tip my beanie hat to him.
Absolutely. Dodge 1, comms check. We'll use the 41F Squadron SRS, yeah?
Yeah, let's do that. Can I just, I think I've run into my first stumbling block. My RPMs are stuck at 20.
Oh, you've got the same problem?
Yeah, what's going on here?
That's exactly the problem I had.
I mean, the throttle is moving.
Yeah. That's exactly the same problem I had, buddy. And I don't know why that is. So open up your controls.
Oh, sorry, in-game or on the PC?
In-game. So you should be able to go escape. Go to adjust controls.
Yep.
And look for your throttle idle piece. And then just reselect it again. That's what I had to do. This is exactly the problem I had, by the way. That's why, for some reason, it was stuck at 20%. I was putting the throttle forward, and nothing was happening.
Even though you could actually see the physical throttle moving in the cockpit.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I had that as well, and it just wasn't moving. Try right shift and home. Christ, I thought it was just me, but it looks like you've had it as well.
Nope. I'm just going to check the binary again. I'm just going to select a new jet, mate, because yeah, it's not making any difference.
Okay, try that.
There we go, mate. Finally getting some more PMs now.
Hey, so what was it?
Yeah, was that? Just had to remap the idle throttle bump.
It's ridiculous, isn't it? I don't know why that is. Anyway, let's get up in the air. Lima Charlie.
You're also Lima Charlie. also need to set up in the jet comms wise or lights or?
Comms are automatic. Looks like you've already got the comms sorted out anyway. So we've just got Com 1 and Com 2, which you can see on your UFC in the top left-hand corner. So we're just going to go for a casual flight, mate. Just stay in formation.
Copy. 2 ready, taxi.
Roger. You've got your IFF on. Just want to check.
Negative. Where do I find that?
Okay, so behind the throttle, on your left panel, is you'll see a IFF panel. Can you see that?
Where is it in relation to? There's quite a lot of panels back there. In relation to the emergency feeds and the canopy jettison, is it that far back?
Yeah. So if you look at the canopy jettison and just look down from that towards the pilot seat, you see IFF. You see mode 0077.
Yeah, see.
Okay, so there's a toggle switch which is labelled master.
Yeah, see it.
Switch that to norm.
Done.
Roger, that's it. Yep, I'm now getting you on the SA. Okay, 1 taxiing. Now 3F Squadron have kind of like a ladder sequence for doing their radio calls, but I don't really think it's necessary, but that's me. Okay, we'll do standard lineup, 2-ship lineup on the runway, okay? And then we'll just follow the stair points. We'll climb up to 20,000, alright?
Yeah, can you tell me how do I adjust the steer points, or are they automatic?
It's automatic, but if you need to do it manually, you'll see on the UFC, button number 4 says stair point. So you just absolutely just need to toggle the switch where you've got the return and sequence switches. To the left of that there's a toggle switch, so you can select the different stair points. Don't know if you can see that.
Yeah, I see it on the UFC, just below number 8 and number 9 on the numpad.
Roger that. Okay, 1 taking the active. Okay, so the way the F-16 boys line up is, if you look at my two rear landing gear wheels, you need to line them up as if they're together.
Copy.
That's good. Right, so the way the takeoff normally works is we put it into full dry power, so buster, if you like, and then when we start seeing the airspeed start to build on the counter, then we put it into burner, if that makes sense.
Sure.
Okay, 90% on the brakes.
Set.
Now the other thing you need to do, once your airspeed is alive, make sure you take your nose wheel steering off at 60 knots. Make sure your brakes are on.
Apologies, I think I hit them on the rudder pedals there.
So I'm just coming forward. I'll come forward.
Sorry, go back to nose wheel steering.
Yeah, so make sure you switch off your nose wheel steering once your airspeed's alive and you're going straight.
Sure.
Okay, make sure your brakes are on. 90%.
Set.
Okay, brakes off in 3, 2, 1, go. Burner, go. Five degrees nose up. Accelerate to 420 knots. Oh mate, this is one hell of a bird. Faziani, this is Dodge 1 and 2, leaving airspace, departing to freedom of navigation. Switching to waypoint, steer point 3. Coming left. Okay, how are you finding it?
I find the stick a little bit sluggish.
Yeah, so one of the things you need to do, we've got quite a load on us, so make sure you've selected Cat 3 on the stores config.
Oh, I do remember that's somewhere on the left, isn't it?
Yeah, so if you look at your taxi light buttons, there's a landing light. If you look to the left of that, you see stores config on your left knee panel.
Yeah, see, it's on Cat 1.
Switch to Cat 3.
Copy. Done.
So, are you okay with stair points?
Just doing it now. So press number 4 on the UFC.
No need to do that actually. Just click the toggle switch up and down, and it will switch your stair point to 3, 4, and so on and so forth.
Doing something UHF at the moment. On that little panel on the right.
Yeah, that's right. UHF, VHF, and then to the right of UHF there's a stair point. Leveling out to 20,000. To check your position. I'm below you about 500 feet in your 10 o'clock.
Too visual. Yeah, I'm struggling with these steer points, yeah, to be honest.
Okay, so if you just click on the... I've forgotten what the switch is called. You know where it's got return and sequence? Just click return, sorry.
Yeah, that's the rocker switch, isn't it?
Yeah, so click the rocker switch towards return.
Done.
Okay, so you should now see UHF, VHF.
That's correct, yeah.
Okay, and right next to UHF, to the right of that, there's steer point, right?
Oh, steer point, yeah. I see now. 1, yeah. No, not yet.
Okay, so now just the rocker switch, which is left of the toggle switch. Sorry. There's an up and down arrow below the number 7 on your UFC.
Oh, okay. Oh, that one. Okay, yeah.
Select steer point 3. Got it?
Negative. Good. The steer point isn't changing when I hit that little up-down arrow.
You've tried both ways.
MTS? Still STPT1.
Oh, it's very strange. Mine changes. I don't know why it's not changing for you. Don't know.
Oh, I'll concentrate on 4 maybe. I'll just follow you.
Roger that.
Ground speed?
436.
Copy 436.
So just so you're aware, 3F Squadron brake right over their runways where we brake left.
Oh, copy that, yeah, I've seen you do a right brake once.
Yeah, that was I spent too much time with 3F Squadron.
Scared the crap out of me.
Ha! Well, we'll do it their way on this return leg, okay? So we'll brake right.
2 sets, settled. Request to settle over.
2 go. The one thing I do like about this aircraft is it's got a lot more power than the F-18, or, well, thrust to weight ratio, I guess.
Yeah, it's greater than 1-to-1, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, it's meant to be a monster BFM machine, isn't it?
Absolutely. Although I've not got that far yet with this.
Yeah, I think to do with you can get such a high Mach number before releasing your Fox 3s, they're just absolutely deadly.
Yeah, absolutely.
What does she go up to, Mach-wise?
I've got it up to, I think, what, Mach 1.8.
Nice.
There's Katazi, just over our left of our nose.
Too visual. what kind of range do you get on a mission with it?
You know what? I don't really know, if I'm being honest. I've not really taken it out for a mission as such. I flew with 3F Squadron, but their training methods aren't quite as, shall we say, as thorough as ours. Certainly their briefings are they're not quite as in-depth as what we do.
Yeah, I can believe that.
And don't get me wrong, they're good guys, they are good guys, but they're not been trained by, well, somebody who's actually done it. Not to say ours is perfect, we could probably improve ours. Okay, Mark, settle off to my right, because we're going to be turning left in a minute.
Settle.
Okay, I'll be coming left in a minute. So one selecting steer point 4. Coming left. Takes some getting used to, doesn't it?
Yeah, I couldn't keep it level there. Yeah, it feels very different to the Hornet.
Yeah.
Mainly because I think, yeah, the Hornet is the only thing I've really flown for the last 3-4 years.
Yep.
Nice to sit in another aircraft though.
It is, isn't it? I mean, the F-16's got a good office, hasn't it? So it's a nice aircraft. Although, as an aircraft, I would say, yeah, it's obviously it's got better thrust to weight ratio, so certainly a better dogfighter than the F-16. But as far as avionics are concerned, I think the F-18 is better at the moment. That said, the F-16's avionics haven't been fully kitted out yet, so.
Plus as well, the Hornet still has the carrier. That's the draw for me.
It is, isn't it? That's what keeps me coming back to the Hornet, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, love those carrier ups.
I love doing Case 3 recoveries.
Oh yeah, it's like masochism.
It's a challenge, that's the thing. I just find it challenging. Combat's great, of course it is, but flying skills is something else.
Yeah, it's what a thing to do. I prefer the Case 3 than the Case 1.
Yeah. Right, we're going to switch to steer point 5 in a minute, so prepare to come left. Okay, coming left. Stay in formation. Okay, 2, we're gonna descend in a minute. Do a bit of low level, alright?
Copy that.
Okay, we're gonna go 5 degrees nose down in 3, 2, 1.
Altitude. 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 Altitude.
Two blind. Two visual.
Pull up.
Nice, thanks, dropped.
What's your fuel state?
That's a good question.
Okay, look at your right-hand knee panel. Should see fuel just below the canopy.
6.9.
Yep, drop your tanks. Yellow button on your left-hand side.
Altitude.
Not far from the gear lever. It's the one next to the gear lights.
Emergency stores jettison.
Roger that.
Altitude. 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 Pull up. Altitude. 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 Altitude.
Okay, let's see what this baby can do. Burner, go.
Altitude. 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 Altitude.
Check this out, I'm at Mach 1.25 on the deck.
Altitude. Altitude.
That is quality. She does
Altitude.
move.
Altitude.
No MiG would be able to keep up with this.
Altitude. 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 Altitude.
Okay, bringing her back.
She gobbles some fuel then.
Altitude. Altitude.
Yeah, I'm at 4,000 pounds.
Uh, 3.2.
Okay, we're heading home anyway.
I was into mid-air refuel.
Yeah, it's not easy. I have done it.
Yeah, because the hole is behind your head, isn't it?
Yeah, it's very disorientating. But the principle is still the same. You still got to, you know, get in the right position.
Yeah, there's some lights to follow, isn't there?
There is, yeah. We can have a go at that next time.
Oh, that does sound like a challenge.
One thing I do like about the F-16 is their harm system is a lot better than ours.
Okay, now what was that?
Sorry?
Sorry, what's better about it?
Well, if you watch one of my videos where I've gone for harm training in the F-16, you'll see what I mean.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll check that out.
Yeah, I mean it's a lot simpler in many respects, and you've got a view of both distance as well as the capability of literally it's like an off-bore sight shot of the of the harm. You could be going right angles to where the target SAM is, fire the harm, and it'll go off after it.
Oh, quality. I'll definitely have to have a look at that.
Yeah. It's like having pre-briefed mode and TOO mode all in one.
I could see how that would be very useful.
Yeah. Right, we're switching to steer point 5.
2.
Sorry, say again, steer point 6. Coming left. Okay, descending now to 1,500 feet. What's your fuel stat?
2.2.
Roger. One is slowing.
2.
To 420 knots. It's amazing how the aircraft is so slippery. Switching to stair point 7. Faziani, this is Dodge 1 and 2, initial with 2. Remember, we're braking right over the runway.
2.
Yep, come to my left, yep. Have you landed one of these before?
Negative.
Alright, okay. It's not like the F-18. You have to be very gentle. And do some, keep your nose up, aero brake.
2.
And you will be using a lot of the runway. Try and stay visual.
2.
And one in the brake.
2 in the brake.
Okay, one finals gear down.
2. Finals gear down.
Okay, wait until you're 45 degrees to the runway threshold. Then turn right.
2. Confirm final approach speed.
Need to keep it high, so about 180 knots, 170 knots.
2.
Flare. Use the whole runway. Make sure you engage your nose wheel steering when you get down to about 60 knots. It will come off at the end of the runway and to the right. Oh no! Not easy, is it?
Oh, she doesn't handle very well, does she?
No, it's not as stable as the F18. Okay, one is clear of the active.
Nice pirouette.
Not too fast. That's what happens.
Kind of like one of those really old three-wheeler tip cars.
Yeah, you can't go over 20 knots and turn like that. Got to keep it really low, otherwise it'll tip over.
Yeah, definitely scrape some wingtips.
And then some.
Is that your house on the left there?
Sorry, mate?
Is that your house on the left?
Yeah. Okay, we'll park them over here.
parking brake or anything, is there?
Yeah, so if you look at where your landing gear lights are, where you did the emergency stores jettison, just below that and slightly to the right, you've got a parking brake. Switch that up.
Oh, see, yeah.
Okay, one leaving the server.